exploring the cinematic paradise of China. China, a vast nation with a rich cultural and historical heritage spanning thousands of years, is not only known as the cradle of Eastern civilization but also as a captivating destination for the global film industry. In recent decades, numerous massive film studios have emerged alongside the rapid development of Chinese cinema. These studios serve the seventh art and become major tourist attractions, drawing millions of domestic and international visitors. Notably, China's three most prominent studios are often likened to cities within a city, offering an array of sets from imperial palaces and ancient towns to meticulously crafted replicas of historical landmarks. Chinese cinema is renowned for its lavish period dramas, classic martial arts epics, and grand historical films. Bringing such iconic films to life requires enormous, meticulously constructed spaces that authentically recreate historical eras. Thanks to this, China's film studios are more than just production sites, they are living museums, transporting visitors back in time to experience the ancient world in tangible form. The intersection of art and tourism makes these renowned studios particularly special. Stepping into their architectural wonders, visitors don't just feel the atmosphere of films that once captivated audiences, they also have the chance to step into the roles of characters, experiencing what it feels like to live in the past truly. For this reason, studio tours have become a unique tourism trend, blending cultural exploration with immersive entertainment. Among the dozens of large-scale studios across China, three stand out internationally, symbolizing the Chinese film industry: Hengdian World Studios in Zhejiang, Shanghai Film Park in Shanghai, and Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio in Ningxia. These destinations hold impressive records for size and scale and play a central role in producing thousands of famous films. Each studio carries its own distinctive mark, highlighting the diversity and richness of Chinese history and culture. The journey begins with Hengdian World Studios, the world's largest film studio. Often dubbed the Hollywood of the East, located in Zhejiang Province, Hengdian has become legendary for countless classic films and has transformed into a tourist paradise, a dream destination for anyone passionate about Chinese cinema. In the following section, we will delve deeper into the studio's formation, its monumental constructions, and the unique allure that has made Hengdian World Studios a household name. Hengdian World Studios, the Hollywood of the East. Located in Dongyang County, Zhejiang Province, Hengdian World Studios, Hengdian Film and Television City, is known as the world's largest film studio. Covering over 30 square kilometers. Established in 1996 by the Hengdian Group, the studio originated from the vision of entrepreneur Xu Wenrong, who sought to create a cultural and artistic landmark of enduring value. Over nearly 3 decades of development, Hengdian has become an indispensable destination for the Chinese film industry and a globally renowned tourist attraction. The first striking feature of Hengdian is its sheer scale. The entire studio is divided into specialized zones replicating a wide array of historical structures and famous landmarks of China. From the imposing walls of Beijing's Forbidden City to the ancient streets of Guangzhou, and even meticulously reconstructed Ming and Qing palaces. Everything is recreated with such authenticity that visitors feel like they've stepped into a time machine. This painstaking attention to detail has made Hengdian the grand stage for thousands of period dramas, historical epics, and martial arts films. One of the most notable attractions at Hengdian is the Forbidden City replica. Built to precise scale according to the ancient Beijing Imperial Palace, this area faithfully recreates the Hall of Supreme Harmony, the Palace of Heavenly Purity, and the massive surrounding walls. These iconic settings have appeared in countless palace dramas, including Princess Pearl, Story of Yanxi Palace, Empresses, and Ruyi's Royal Love in the Palace. Upon standing amidst this space, visitors can feel like they've become characters in cinematic classics. Beyond imperial architecture, Hengdian is famous for its Hong Kong-Shanghai streets, which recreate the bustling life of the 1930s. Brightly lit shop signs, tea houses, bars, and vintage theaters create an authentic atmosphere for modern historical films. The studio also features a replica of the mausoleum of the first Qin emperor with terracotta army figures, a testament to the meticulous design and construction efforts. Hengdian is not just a filming location, it is a tourist paradise. Every year, millions of visitors come to explore, take photos, and immerse themselves in the cinematic environment. Guests can rent period costumes, transform into royal or martial arts characters, and stroll through the majestic palaces. Live performances reenacting historical battles or imperial ceremonies provide an engaging, immersive experience. A key factor behind Hengdian's unique appeal is the sheer volume of productions filmed here. Over the past 2 decades alone, the studio has served as the set for more than 1.500 films and TV series, many of which gained fame in China and across Asia. This has made Hengdian a hub for top directors and actors, while also fulfilling the dream of countless visitors eager to witness the creation of blockbuster productions firsthand. Another notable aspect is the parallel growth of the film and tourism industries. Thanks to Hengdian, Dongyang County, once a small local area, has become a bustling destination. Hotels, restaurants, and tourism services have proliferated to accommodate increasing visitor numbers. Local authorities continue to invest in infrastructure, further establishing Hengdian's status on the international tourism map. Hengdian World Studios is more than a film studio. It symbolizes the remarkable rise of Chinese cinema. From a visionary project to the Hollywood of the East, it is a destination combining cultural, artistic, and touristic value. The journey of discovery continues with a visit to Shanghai Film Park, where the glamour and vibrancy of 1930s Shanghai are brought to life. After witnessing the grandeur and historical diversity of Hengdian World Studios, the cinematic tourism journey continues to a location with a completely different vibe: Shanghai Film Park, Shanghai Film and Television Theme Park. While Hengdian transports visitors back to the glorious eras of Imperial China, Shanghai Film Park opens the door to the bustling, prosperous image of 1930s Shanghai, a city once dubbed the Pearl of the Orient and the economic, cultural, and artistic hub of modern China. 1. Overview of the studio. Shanghai Film Park is located in the Songjiang district on the outskirts of Shanghai, about 30 kilometers from the city center. Built in the late 1990s and operated by the Shanghai Film Group, one of the oldest institutions in China's film industry, the studio covers approximately 400.000 square meters. It is a primary filming location and a unique tourist destination, attracting many domestic and international visitors. The main highlight of Shanghai Film Park is its ability to recreate the look and feel of 1930s Shanghai authentically. This period marked the city as the Paris of the East. where Western and Eastern cultures merged, and tradition coexisted with modernity. To capture this distinctive atmosphere, the studio built replicas of buildings, streets, theaters, ports, and tram stations, all reflecting the architecture of that era. 2. Notable structures. One of the most popular areas is the miniaturized Nanjing Road, lined with shops, bars, cafes, and historic hotels. This street faithfully recreates the bustling commercial hub of 1930s China. Neon signs, tramcars, and vintage automobiles contribute to the lively, immersive environment. Equally impressive is the International Settlement area, featuring Western-style architecture, particularly Art Deco designs. This section has appeared in numerous films set in colonial-era Shanghai, reflecting the presence of foreign merchants and expatriates. A standout structure is the replica of the Peace Hotel, an iconic landmark of the city. Additional highlights include the Paramount Theater, Huangpu River Port, tram stations, and narrow alleys that recreate the everyday life of Shanghai residents during a dramatic social change. The blend of grandeur and simplicity gives the park its unique charm. 3. Cinema and notable productions. Over the past 2 decades, Shanghai Film Park has been the backdrop for hundreds of films, especially period dramas, detective stories, gangster films, and romantic tales. Notable productions include Shanghai Triad, 1995, The Bund, Ang Lee's Lust, Caution, and many popular TV series depicting love stories and Shanghai's underworld. Thanks to its authentic historical settings, Shanghai Film Park plays a crucial role in bringing the image of old Shanghai closer to modern audiences. For directors, it is a living museum preserving artistic space for visitors. It is an ideal venue to step into the shoes of characters from classic gangster films. 4. Tourist experience. Beyond filming, Shanghai Film Park is a major tourist attraction. Visitors can stroll through vintage streets, enjoy coffee in European-style cafes, or participate in immersive activities such as dressing as gentlemen or ladies of 1930s Shanghai. Live performances often reenact balls and theatrical shows, creating a memorable, authentic atmosphere. Photography enthusiasts find the park particularly inspiring. Every street and building tells its story, turning each frame into a vivid, emotion-filled snapshot. 5. Significance and appeal. What sets Shanghai Film Park apart from Hengdian is its focus on a specific historical period. While Hengdian spans thousands of years of Chinese history, Shanghai Film Park concentrates on faithfully recreating Shanghai during its golden era. This specialization gives the studio a unique character, making it the only place visitors can relive the prosperous life of early 20th century Shanghai. By combining cinematic art with cultural tourism, Shanghai Film Park bridges the past and present, history and modern experience. After immersing in the lively atmosphere of old Shanghai, the journey continues to a completely different land, Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio in Ningxia, home to the spirit of northern Chinese martial arts and period dramas. Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio, heritage of Northwest China. Suppose Hengdian showcases the splendor of Imperial China, and Shanghai Film Park recreates prosperous Shanghai. In that case, the next stop on this cinematic journey takes visitors to a completely different landscape. Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio, Zhenbeibao Shibu Yingsheng Zhenbeibao Western Film City, in Ningxia. This studio is distinctive for Northwest China, famous for its sets used in period dramas, martial arts films, and historical epics. Beyond preserving the legacy of Chinese cinema, Zhenbeibao offers visitors a chance to explore the raw, majestic beauty of desert landscapes. 1. History and origins. Zhenbeibao is located in Yinchuan, the capital of the Ningxia Hui Autonomous Region, about 35 kilometers from the city center. Built in the 1980s on the site of an old Ming Dynasty fortress. It initially served as an experimental filming location. Zhenbeibao quickly became one of China's key filming sites thanks to its unique landscapes and historical architecture. Many renowned directors chose it as a backdrop for classic films, establishing Zhenbeibao as a symbol of northwest China's cinematic heritage. 2. Space and architecture. Zhenbeibao stands out for its harmonious blend of ancient fortress architecture and pristine desert scenery. Earthen walls, imposing gates, and old brick houses, either preserved or meticulously reconstructed, create a historical setting. Every detail, from tiled roofs and wooden window frames to stone-paved streets, vividly recreates the atmosphere of centuries past. The studio contains several notable zones, including the Western Old City, frequently used in martial arts and historical dramas, a recreated ancient market reflecting bustling trade life, and simulated palaces for imperial scenes. Its desert location also provides dramatic natural backdrops, ideal for battle scenes or nomadic life depictions. 3. Notable film productions. Zhenbeibao is linked to many films that shaped Chinese cinema. One of the most prominent is Zhang Yimou's Red Sorghum, 1987. Winner of the Golden Bear at the Berlin Film Festival. The rustic landscapes, fortress walls, and dusty streets of Zhenbeibao contributed significantly to the film's acclaim. The studio has also hosted numerous classic martial arts productions such as The Legend of the Condor Heroes, Demigods and Semi-Devils, and Once Upon a Time in China. Grand battle sequences and duels atop fortress walls bear the unmistakable signature of Zhenbeibao, earning it the nickname, the martial arts film capital of China. 4. Tourist experience. Today, Zhenbeibao is not just a studio but a major tourist attraction in Ningxia. Visitors can explore ancient structures, wander through historic alleys, and admire the imposing fortress walls colored by time. Popular activities include dressing as period characters or martial artists, offering a fun, immersive, live-in film experience. The studio hosts live shows, such as staged fortress battles, traditional martial arts performances, and Northwest Chinese folk music demonstrations. Guests can sample regional specialties, including roasted lamb, hand-pulled noodles, and local dessert wines. 5. Cultural and tourism significance. Unlike Hengdian or Shanghai Film Park, which are located in developed, modern regions, Zhenbeibao provides a raw, authentic experience. It not only showcases cinematic backdrops but also introduces the unique culture of Northwest China. The integration of cinema and local heritage makes Zhenbeibao a singular destination, combining film history and immersive cultural tourism. In short, Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio stands as a testament to the enduring vitality of Chinese cinema in preserving and promoting traditional cultural values. After immersing in the proud atmosphere of this ancient fortress, the journey will continue with an overview comparing the 3 largest film studios in China, highlighting their distinct features and illustrating the richness and diversity of China's cinematic tourism landscape. Comparing the 3 studios, 3 facets. 1. Chinese cinematic heritage. After exploring Hengdian World Studios, Shanghai Film Park, and Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio, it becomes clear that each studio possesses a distinct identity, reflecting different slices of Chinese history and culture. From the grandeur of ancient imperial courts, to the bustling modernity of 1930s Shanghai, and finally to the ancient fortress landscapes of northwest China's deserts. Together they form a comprehensive picture of the depth and power of Chinese cinema. This section delves into a comparison, highlighting the unique features and differences of each studio, while also identifying what unites them as irreplaceable cultural icons. 1. Scale and size. In terms of sheer size, Hengdian World Studios clearly takes the lead, covering over 30 square kilometers and earning the title of the world's largest film studio. It can recreate entire dynasties, cities, and even historical periods. In contrast, Shanghai Film Park is smaller, around 400.000 square meters, but highly focused, precisely recreating a single historical era. Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio falls somewhere in between, moderate in size. Yet its natural desert landscapes and existing fortress structures provide a unique and highly cinematic backdrop. 2. Historical and cultural contexts. Each studio represents a distinct historical era. Hengdian showcases ancient China through successive dynasties, particularly the Ming and Qing, with palaces, city walls, and mausoleums. Shanghai Film Park focuses on 1930s Shanghai, a period of East-West cultural fusion when the city rose to fame as the Pearl of the Orient. Zhenbeibao reflects the ancient, rugged landscapes of northwest China, with earthen fortresses, weathered walls, and vast desert surroundings. These differences allow the three studios to complement each other, creating a rich ecosystem of cinematic settings, suitable for historical epics, palace dramas, martial arts adventures, and modern period stories. 3. Cinematic works and associations. Hengdian is known for iconic palace dramas such as Princess Pearl, Empresses in the Palace, and Story of Yanqi Palace, as well as thousands of other period TV series. Shanghai Film Park, a familiar backdrop for detective, gangster, and romance films set in 1930s Shanghai, including The Bund and Lust. Caution. Zhenbeibao, closely associated with martial arts, historical epics, and artistic cinema, most notably Zhang Yimou's Red Sorghum, a landmark of Chinese filmmaking. As a result, each studio serves not only as a tourist attraction but also as a living film museum, preserving classic works and spreading the image of China to the world. 4. Tourism experiences. Regarding tourism, Hengdian impresses with diversity. Visitors can journey from royal palaces to ancient streets in one day. Shanghai Film Park captivates with specialization, strolling through 1930s streets, enjoying coffee, and transforming into a cosmopolitan gentleman or lady of the era. Zhenbeibao offers an adventurous experience, exploring time-worn fortresses, sampling Northwest cuisine, traversing desert landscapes, and witnessing traditional martial arts performances. 5. Significance for cinema and tourism. The common thread among all three studios is their successful combination of cinematic artistry and cultural tourism. What began as film production sites has grown into destinations attracting millions of visitors annually. This generates significant economic benefits and revitalizes Chinese cinema, extending its influence beyond national borders. Hengdian helps Chinese period dramas maintain their enduring appeal across generations. Shanghai Film Park contributes to portraying China's tumultuous modern and semi-modern era. Zhenbeibao preserves the spirit of martial arts and the rugged character of northwest China, transporting audiences to lesser-known, authentic spaces. 6. Connecting thread. Despite differences in scale, style, and historical context, all three studios share a common goal: to preserve and promote China's historical and cultural heritage through cinema. This shared mission has created a synergistic impact, establishing China as one of Asia's leading centers for film and tourism. After comparing and analyzing the three studios, the journey opens up to more intriguing perspectives, from the economic role these studios play to their influence on tourism and local communities. The following section will focus on the economic and social impact of China's three largest film studios. Economic and social impact of the three film studios. Looking at the remarkable development of Hengdian World Studios, Shanghai Film Park, and Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio, it is clear that these studios go far beyond their role in film production. They have become powerful economic and social development drivers for their localities and for China as a whole. Each studio demonstrates how cinema can closely integrate with tourism, commerce, culture, and community life, generating value beyond the screen. 1. Hengdian World Studios, from impoverished countryside to film capital. Before the establishment of Hengdian World Studios, Dongyang County in Zhejiang Province was a poor rural area with an economy primarily based on agriculture. The arrival of this massive film studio marked a turning point. Thousands of jobs were created, from extras, technicians, and construction workers to tourism service staff. Today, over 100,000 residents rely on studio-related activities for their livelihoods. Moreover, the annual influx of tourists has driven a boom in the service sector. Hotels, restaurants, and souvenir shops have sprung up, transforming the small town into a bustling tourist destination. Local authorities have also collected substantial tax revenue, enabling further investment in infrastructure. Hengdian serves as a prime example of how a single film project can reshape the landscape of an entire region. 2. Shanghai Film Park, connecting cinema with a modern metropolis. Unlike Hengdian, Shanghai Film Park is in Shanghai's wealthy and modern city. Nevertheless, its economic and social impact is significant. By recreating the image of 1930s Shanghai, the studio has become a time machine, attracting international tourists, especially those fascinated by Chinese urban history and culture. Shanghai Film Park is also crucial in promoting the city's image. Films shot here showcase Shanghai's architecture and history, reinforcing the city's brand as a global center for cinema and culture. Tourism activities stimulate related sectors such as hospitality, dining, and performing arts. Socially, the studio serves as an educational site for historical learning. Many schools organize visits, helping younger generations better understand Shanghai's past. In this way, cinema becomes a tool for preserving urban memory and cultural heritage. 3. Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio, revitalizing a desert region. Zhenbeibao, located in Ningxia, is a harsh and underdeveloped area. The establishment of the film studio has breathed new life into the region. It has become a prominent tourist destination from an abandoned Ming Dynasty fortress, boosting the local economy. Residents have found employment as tour guides, extras, prop artisans, and in food and lodging services. The studio also promotes Ningxia's unique culture nationwide, from ancient architecture and folk music to desert cuisine. This reinforces local identity and encourages the community to preserve its cultural heritage. 4. Added value from tourism and cinema. All three studios demonstrate that combining cinema with tourism can create enormous added value. A successful film does not merely generate box office revenue but can transform its filming locations into hot tourist destinations. This phenomenon is known as film tourism. After watching a film, audiences often crave visiting the places depicted, resulting in a surge of visitors. At Hengdian, tourists see the cinematic version of the Forbidden City. At Shanghai Film Park, visitors experience 1930s Shanghai firsthand. At Zhenbeibao, many are drawn by martial arts films or the chance to explore rare, untamed landscapes. 5. Social and cultural impact. Beyond economics, the social impact of these studios is significant. They foster national pride as tourists and locals can witness vividly recreated history and culture. The growth of the studios has also nurtured a large community of artists and film industry workers, contributing to the prosperity of China's creative sector. The studios serve as international connectors as well. Many foreign film crews have shot here, helping bring Chinese imagery to the world. This promotes cultural exchange and reinforces China's position as a global film hub. 6. Looking to the future. With their extraordinary success over the past 3 decades, China's 3 largest film studios are poised to continue driving economic and social development. The trend of combining cinema with tourism will likely expand, bringing new opportunities for both the creative industry and service sectors. After examining the economic and social aspects, The next section will focus on these studios' cultural and artistic value, highlighting their role in preserving, promoting, and advancing China's cultural heritage. Cultural and artistic value of the three film studios. Beyond their economic and tourism roles, China's three largest film studios carry an essential mission to preserve, promote, and advance traditional cultural and artistic values. These cinematic spaces are not merely locations for historical reenactment for filming purposes. They serve as living stages that bring Chinese culture closer to a global audience. Therefore, the cultural and artistic significance of Hengdian World Studios, Shanghai Film Park, and Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio extends far beyond the concept of a film set, becoming part of contemporary heritage. One, preserving and recreating history. Hengdian World Studios, with its massive scale, has meticulously recreated iconic structures such as the Forbidden City, the Mausoleum of Qin Shi Huang, and Ming Qing palaces. This allows visitors to experience spaces previously known only through books or films. Every architectural detail, from roof tiles and corridors to fortress walls, has been carefully restored, vividly and tangibly preserving historical memory. Shanghai Film Park plays a similar role for urban memory by recreating 1930s Shanghai, a golden yet tumultuous period. Cobblestone streets, neon signs, historic theaters, and tramways serve as living testimonies of this era, helping younger generations visualize the city's past more clearly. Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio, with its earthen fortifications and desert landscapes, preserves the image of northwest China. Though lesser known, this architectural and cultural heritage is safeguarded and widely disseminated through the studio. 2. Elevating cinematic art. The three studios have become endless sources of creative inspiration for directors and artists. Hengdian has produced thousands of costume dramas and palace intrigue films, establishing this genre as a global brand of Chinese cinema. Shanghai Film Park inspires detective, gangster, and romance films, capturing the elegance of Shanghai. Meanwhile, Zhenbeibao nurtures the spirit of martial arts cinema and art films, leaving an indelible mark with works like Red Sorghum. Thanks to these authentic settings, films shot at these studios possess high aesthetic value, allowing audiences to immerse themselves in the story entirely. This confirms that the studios not only serve production purposes but also elevate the artistic quality of Chinese cinema. 3. Promoting Chinese culture globally. Many films produced at these studios have been recognized internationally and screened at prestigious film festivals. Images of China's imperial palaces, cosmopolitan Shanghai, and desert fortresses have reached millions worldwide through cinema. This cultural promotion is subtle yet enduring, conveyed through storytelling and visual art. For example, Red Sorghum not only earned international awards for director Zhang Yimou but also introduced the landscapes and culture of northwest China to the world. Similarly, palace drama films shot at Hengdian have sparked a costume drama craze across Asia, boosting film tourism in multiple countries. 4. Immersive cultural experiences for visitors. A unique feature of these studios is transforming culture and art into tangible experiences. Rather than only watching on screen, visitors can don period costumes at Hengdian, participate in a 1930s Shanghai ball, or ride horses within Zhenbeibao's ancient fort. This approach brings culture closer to the public, turning every visit into an artistic journey. Performances at the studios also play a crucial role. Martial arts displays, imperial ceremonies, traditional theater, and folk music entertain and serve as tools to teach and preserve cultural traditions. In this way, cultural values are maintained and revitalized in modern life. 5. Shaping a national cinematic identity. Chinese cinema has developed a distinctive identity over the decades. Supported by these studios, Hengdian established the global brand of Chinese costume dramas. Shanghai Film Park affirms China's modern image during a historical transition. Zhenbeibao preserves the spirit of martial arts and art cinema. Together, they form a cultural-artistic triangle, that projects Chinese cinema onto the global stage. 6. Connecting with communities and artists. The role of local communities and artists in sustaining cultural value cannot be overlooked. Tens of thousands of extras at Hengdian have become part of a local film culture. Traditional theater and folk music performers at Shanghai Film Park help preserve Shanghai's cultural identity. At Zhenbeibao, residents actively participate in artistic activities, turning the studio into a space where community and cinema intersect. In conclusion, these three studios' cultural and artistic significance lies in their architecture and scenery, as well as their ability to preserve the past, enhance the present, and inspire the future. Following this exploration, the next section will focus on the development trends and future potential of China's three largest film studios in the ever-evolving global cinema and tourism context. Development trends and future potential of the three film studios. In the context of globalization and rapid technological advancement, China's three largest film studios, Hengdian World Studios, Shanghai Film Park, and Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio, face new opportunities and challenges. Cinema, tourism, and culture are evolving quickly, requiring these studios to adapt to maintain their status continuously. Yet, this change also opens up countless development potentials, promising to usher these studios into a new era. 1. Trends in digital technology. CGI, computer-generated imagery, and VR, AR, virtual, augmented reality, have profoundly transformed filmmaking in recent years. Hengdian, with its massive scale, has begun integrating virtual sets, combining real-world locations with digital technology to create spectacular scenes that were previously difficult to achieve physically. This trend saves costs while unlocking limitless creative possibilities. Shanghai Film Park is experimenting with AR technology in its tours. Visitors can use virtual reality glasses to see 1930s Shanghai come alive or even participate in a film scene on a historic street. This unique approach blends historical preservation with modern technology. Zhenbeibao, despite its traditional appearance, has embraced technological innovation. Recent collaborations have incorporated advanced lighting, 3D mapping, and VR into artistic performances, turning the desert fortress into a spectacular nighttime display that attracts younger visitors. 2. Cinema-integrated experiential tourism. Film tourism is set to expand further. Visitors increasingly want to be part of the story rather than merely observe. Hengdian offers services that allow tourists to transform into emperors, concubines, or generals and shoot personalized short films. This experience is both entertaining and emotionally engaging. Shanghai Film Park has the potential to become a hub for urban historical experiences, with visitors participating in 1930s-style dance balls or role-playing characters from detective novels. Meanwhile, Zhenbeibao can develop programs for camping, horseback riding, and ethnic cultural experiences, offering a distinct alternative to the other two studios. 3. Internationalization and global collaboration. All three studios are increasingly attracting international film crews. With affordable costs, diverse locations, and government support, China has a competitive edge over Hollywood and European studios. Hengdian could become a global hub for international film production. By benefiting from its metropolitan location, Shanghai Film Park can easily connect with partners in Europe, the US, and Japan. Zhenbeibao, with its unique beauty, could become a prime destination for art films and international film festival collaborations. 4. Cultural preservation coupled with innovation. A major challenge is balancing cultural preservation with innovation to appeal to younger generations. Hengdian will continue as a center for costume dramas but may expand into sci-fi films set against historical backdrops. Shanghai Film Park must maintain the essence of 1930s Shanghai while developing interactive digital activities to attract youth. Zhenbeibao should combine preservation of earthen fortresses with contemporary art events, creating a space where tradition and modernity intersect. 5. Sustainable and eco-friendly development. With massive visitor numbers, sustainable development is a priority. Renewable energy use, waste management, and natural landscape preservation will become key focuses. Hengdian could implement green solutions in studio construction. Shanghai Film Park might organize eco-conscious cultural events. Zhenbeibao could integrate eco-tourism with desert cultural exploration. 6. Vision for the future. In the next 10 to 20 years, these three studios will likely evolve beyond film production centers into global cultural and creative hubs. Hengdian may become the Hollywood of the East, Shanghai Film Park a living memory of Asian urban life, and Zhenbeibao a desert gem, blending art and heritage. They will contribute to Chinese cinema and shape global trends in film tourism integration. A single film can inspire millions of journeys, generate billions in revenue, and, most importantly, foster cross-cultural connections. Conclusion. 3 Shades. 1 Cinematic Epic. After exploring Hengdian World Studios, Shanghai Film Park, and Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio, it is clear that these studios are not merely filming locations but symbols of the intersection between cinema, culture, history, and tourism. Each studio's unique identity collectively forms a comprehensive picture of China's soft power in the 21st century. Hengdian World Studios exemplifies the scale of the Hollywood of the East, recreating historical wonders and becoming the largest production center for costume dramas worldwide. Shanghai Film Park serves as a gateway to urban memory, evoking the golden era of 1930s Shanghai. Zhenbeibao Western Film Studio blends cinema with Northwest Chinese folk culture, preserving the raw, unspoiled beauty of the desert and ancient fortresses. These 3 distinct shades together form a cinematic epic, a heritage journey taking audiences from the past to the present. From majestic imperial palaces to bustling streets, and finally to arid lands brimming with vitality. 2. Shaping cultural and artistic identity. Beyond serving as film production hubs, these 3 studios have become sources of cultural and artistic inspiration, helping define the identity of Chinese cinema on the international stage. From the blockbuster palace dramas at Hengdian, the noir and romance films at Shanghai Film Park, and the artistic masterpieces of Zhang Yimou at Zhenbeibao, they have collectively built a rich treasure trove for contemporary cinema. Through this, global audiences enjoy storytelling artistry and gain insight into the depth of Chinese culture. The 3 studios demonstrate that culture, when expressed through the language of cinema, can transcend geographic boundaries. 3. Unique tourist destinations. For visitors, Exploring these 3 studios is a captivating adventure. Hengdian opens the door to the imperial world, where every step feels like stepping into a historical drama. Shanghai Film Park transports tourists back to a glamorous Shanghai with dazzling neon lights. Zhenbeibao offers a distinct experience, allowing visitors to feel the vastness of the desert and the bold spirit of the Northwest Chinese people. The fusion of cinema and tourism has transformed these studios into global cultural hubs, attracting millions of visitors annually and creating significant economic and social impact. 4. A promising future. These studios will continue to play a pioneering role in the context of the ever-evolving global film and tourism industries. Digital technology, experiential tourism, international collaboration, and sustainable development will be pillars for future growth. Hengdian is poised to ascend as a global cinematic center. Shanghai Film Park will continue to connect historical memory with modern creativity. And Zhenbeibao will become a unique artistic symbol of Northwest China. 3 studios, 3 journeys, 1 legacy. Hengdian, Shanghai, and Zhenbeibao do more than affirm China's cinematic status. They serve as cultural bridges connecting people. Where past and present, tradition and modernity coexist, this is the power of cinema. It reflects life and shapes the future. Connecting people through endless stories. Exploring China's top 3 studios reveals that cinema is more than storytelling. It is a journey of preserving and sharing heritage. Every scene, every set, every experience acts as a bridge linking Chinese culture to the world, ensuring that cinema lives not only on the screen but also in the hearts of audiences. The journey through China's top 3 film studios may have ended, but the echoes of majestic palaces, vibrant streets, and solemn ancient fortresses remain. Each shot, each scene does more than recreate history. It opens a door to culture and art for generations to come. If you found this journey engaging and insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe to catch future adventures, and share this video to spread the beauty of Chinese cinema and tourism. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and your favorite locations. Your support is the motivation to continue bringing more exciting journeys in the future.